we go. What's up, Migo like geeks and freaks? Welcome to another edition of What's in the Mail, What's on the Shelf. Know what's from the store tonight because we didn't buy anything from the store tonight. We got some great stuff coming in. So first thing, let me throw up a little big shout out, not a little shout. I'll do a little big shout out, We'll do a big shout out to the man below. That's Dr. Durant, Richard Hurley, Dr. Durant Sanctum. You can check out his YouTube channel on the link below, or just go to YouTube and check out Dr. Durant Sanctum. So we got a big ass box from Dr. Durant or Rich Hurley. It's a lot. The box was 10 pounds when it came in. And sorry, I'm a little bit hoarse tonight. Yep, a little bit hoarse. Still doesn't stop me from causing hell, right? So before we get started, did anybody check out the Grim Reaper figure that's coming out from New Mego? The one where the body's like bandless body that they've been designing now. Let's see. We heard about it in 2019. We were standing at David Lee's table when David Lee already had the bandless bodies, and sure as hell looked like somebody purchased one and held it up because nobody could get close enough to really see it. But it looked just like Dave's, and it didn't look anything like that shit that they're showing there now. Big muscle body, and it's also shorter. Like, I hate to sound like a dick, but you can't like measure. Nobody has a tape measure to say like, hey, this is a little bit shorter. Maybe we should make it a little bit taller so it matches. So you're going to have figures like this, and then like this, maybe some like this, and down. I mean, like, it's just so fucking lazy. To me, it's just so sad. It's just lazy. But on top of that, now we've got this picture of this, we got the picture of this Grim Reaper. I mean, is that what it is? I don't know. It didn't look that good to me. It looks like it was sat too close to the heater for a while and started to melt. But the card art is taken directly from a costume. That's on either Amazon or Halloween Express. I've seen it. It's exactly the same. All they did was put red into the eyes. I mean, man, seriously. Like, what's up, David Alexander? The original $6 million man, David Alexander, is here all the way from Canada. You can't come to the U.S. because they're blocking the roads with the truckers. By the way, God bless all the truckers out there and all those people that are causing hell, those bullshit going on in the world. You need to cause some hell. And they're causing hell in a nice way without causing anybody to get hurt. Very fantastic. You need to stand up. Government is here, supposed to serve the people. Not people serve the government. But anyway, enough of that. But you can't tell me you come up with some better Grim Reaper thing that you can borrow or take or whatever. I mean, we got the Mole Man figures. Well, I guess they're working that out with Super 7, so nobody wants to talk about it. We got somebody in our group, Amigo Like, whose artwork was presented to them in a manner to say, like, hey, I could do some really cool stuff. What do you think of these? You want to do some business together? And, oh, yeah, it's great or whatever. And I guess they told them no, and then they ripped them off anyway, which I told them it's probably going to happen because that's what they do. But it's not exactly the same. What else we got? Oh, we got all kinds of stuff going on. The Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, they took out some book from back in the day. And I'm not saying like you can't do it, but you're deliberately ripping shit off. At least people give it a heads up. I'm sure they just borrowed it by accident, or I'm sure they worked out a deal where they paid for it, whatever. Just like Super 7, right? In any case, let's get some stuff open. Let's check out some stuff that Dr. Durant, who's doing it's always a comedy with the company. I don't know, just put that because it says Facebook user. You may have to tag your name on it because I'm not watching the other side. But I'm going to open the small box first that I just acquired. This is, I believe, a Tomlin, if I'm correct. And then I'm going to open the big box that came from Dr. Durant. I mean, I cut the box open, but I did not unwrap everything yet. All right. What I like about this already, it says, wow, I might save this box. It says Winchester. And apparently, there's 100 rounds of ammo came in here. Yep. Well, that's cool. I like they sent me an ammo box. I might keep the box. There's no ammo in it, I'm sure, but that's all right. And some really lime green duct tape. That's some lime green duct tape. You ever see duct tape that lime green before? I don't know. Oh, David Gunn. David G. He's out walking, keeping the streets safe so that New Migo's not out there borrowing people's shit. Oh man, you just can't make this shit up. You just cannot. Somebody said the other day that these guys are just they, they just keep bringing it. They just keep bringing the fanciness and the wonderfulness and all that. And what cracks me up is the guys that stand there and go, "They're not stealing. It's just a coincidence." Or, "No, they wouldn't do that. Get out of here, man. What's wrong with you guys? Take a look at who's running that place. Do a little history back check on the Meagle Corps and the guy that's up there. And you tell me if you wouldn't do it. Again, matter of opinion only. No facts, just opinions here." That's got to be Loomis. Has to be Starbuckius. I'm gonna guess. Marcus here. Marcus Seller. Marcus Aurelius. Marcus, how's that painting going, bro? I see you doing a lot of painting up there. It's fantastic. I don't know if you do that for fun or you're doing that for work, or I see you putting a lot of painting into it. That's fantastic. Should I call you Linda Richmond? Oh, that has to be the one, the only, Brian Mongo Sanchez. Mongo like candy. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, now I see David. I see David A on there. I see nostalgia for this. I see your shit up there. Nostalgia for the 70s. David, I have a question for you since you're in here while people are here. What's more sad? What's more sad? Star Trek, the motionless picture, or using some lazy ass card artwork? Just your opinion. Obviously, these are not facts. This is your opinion. But what do you find? Because you have a very strong opinion on Star Trek, the motionless picture. And I would really, really, really like to know what you think about the artwork on the new figure. And it's funny because that's all that's been picked up. Matter of fact, there's a couple other groups up there and a bunch of other groups. And some of them are not even, they're just monster related and stuff like that. And people are going bananas in there going, wow, man, stolen. Borrowed. Borrowed, not stolen. I can't state facts that I don't have proof of. So we'll just say it looks like it's very borrowed. Possibly taken without permission. Who knows? I don't really know. That's their thing, man. I just don't get it. You have the opportunity to be this amazing company, to bring it back from the day, and every possible shortcut seems to be taken. Every possible shortcut, or many possible shortcuts. Like, in all seriousness. And the best part is, here's the best part. This is what I love. And this is like the part where it just blows me apart. Is that they're more worried about people putting negative comments, like one or two negative comments, or us doing videos and talking about them in a way that's not so positive, than they are making good stuff. So let me give you my little philosophy on this. If you're making good stuff, like you're putting some quality into it, you got some pride, you got passion. I mean, let's talk about some pride and passion. We got Random Noir, Buck's doing his shit, Castaway, Plastic Zombie, Memory Verse, all this stuff people put passion to. And look at it. It's beautiful. And you can say, but they cost $12 or $20. That's fine. But there's still an amount of passion you can put into it, right? You can still have something that's not $5 million and still have some passion. You can say, look, within our limits, I can't make a solid body. I got to make a hollow body. But if I want to raise the price, I could do it. But if you can't even put the passion, right? If you're lacking that passion so much and you're so worried about the negative comments, right? You're causing the situation, right? You're causing it. You're not saying, look, I put $1 million into this. This is the best bottle you ever see. It's this. It's great. The shape's good. It's organized. All this stuff. And you're complaining about it. What's the complaint? Oh, the cap is too see-through. All right, well, we could change that. What would you like to see? Oh, you'd like it to be in a solid way? Oh, yeah, we could do that. It might cost 50 cents more. Are you willing to pay that? Yeah, okay, great. Let's make it. And let's go off. And let's go on to the next thing. And every time you take criticism and you go back and you regroup, you can rebuild, you can reconstruct. Now, I'm not saying if you put out 10,000 pieces, you're going to throw 9,998 of them in the garbage. You may have to sell that. But you can go on to your next figure or your next product and you can say, look, what makes it better? All right, so they come with a bandless body. I think that's a step to the future. They get off that crappy O-rings, shit's broken in the packages, arms hanging off, legs all broken. Once in a while, not all the time, but those O-rings are going to break. The rubber, they're going to break. The elastic string they used to use, actually, I think would last longer. I got to be honest with you. It's definitely more resistant than this stuff. I mean, that's real rubber. This stuff is like, whatever. Anyway, so if you take this criticism and you built it something better and use it as helpful criticism, you can make a product that more people are going to be happy to buy because they're going to say, wow, here's what we would like. And if your customers are telling you, look, this is what we like, this is what we buy, then why would you go do the opposite? Hey, man, put some cool artwork on it. We'll pay a couple extra bucks. Why not? It'll be better. We'll like it. Shit. These guys will pay $2 to $3 more, $4 more, maybe $5 more for a figure if you use some original artwork. You're telling me there's not one talented person in this whole world that can help you make a card art? That's fantastic. And please, please, I love well, that's what we have to do within the guidelines. Okay, fair enough. Maybe Paramount or DC or whatever says that's what you have to do for card art. But you're going to tell me some of this public domain stuff like the Grim Reaper? Who's telling you what card art to put on there? Why are you going out searching the web for pictures hoping people won't find it? Shit, today you can snap a picture, put it into Google to find everything that's similar to it, right? So my thing is like, why would you do that? You're self-perpetuating your own demise and your own criticism. You should be listening. That's good customer service. Everybody knows good customer service starts with listening to your customers. Right? If you say, oh, no, you're wrong, I'm not listening. Listen, man, if you have to listen and not agree with it, you at least listen. So instead of these guys shutting down your comments, removing you from ambassadors, going to all the pages, finding if you're in Facebook groups, they've spent so much time trying to shut down the people that are saying stuff that's honest and they don't like. But they can avoid all that by just doing what's right. Just do what's right. Look, the card art, okay, great. It's a great picture for Grim Reaper. We took it from Amazon because we don't have enough money to pay someone. Look, these figures cost us $12 to make. We sell them for $13. We only make $1. Who do you think we're going to be able to pay to do that? That's understandable, but you can't even do that. You just can't even do that. There's excuse after excuse, and the guys they're already starting to crack. You can see they're in there on their lounge, all cracking at each other and taking pot shots. Oh yeah. A paper tower or a paper castle does not stand for long. You know that. House of Cards, right? All right. So anyway, because their consultants know, yeah, that's true. I don't know whoever said because their consultant knows what will sell. But in all honesty, I don't really know how some of these guys take that advice. I really don't. You need to be in touch with your customers, right? They're not some power company. Look, all they're trying to do is get in the game, get their shit out there, get some traction, and sell it. That's what they've been trying to do since day one. This was called from the beginning. There's no long-term plan. Marty's not in this to pass this down to his kids and his grandkids. It's not what he's looking to do. I wouldn't if I was a businessman. I want to get in, bring it up, and get rid of it, right? Sell it. Make that money, man. He's at a point in his life he doesn't need it anymore. He's made his money. He's secured his nest egg, I'm sure. I mean, I can't speak for him. I don't know his finances, and I don't really care. That's his choice. But if I was him at his age, I wouldn't be going crazy. Man, you want to make a company, great, but let's make it and sell it. Let's do something. Maybe that's what's going to happen in the end. But all these guys are out there zombified by, oh, thank God you guys are back. Thank God. I'm pretty sure God didn't have anything to do with it. God's trying to feed the hungry and clothe the naked and get people off the street. And thank God you made a plastic doll. Get the hell out of here. Sorry, man. I just have to laugh. That stuff cracks me up. And I'm really sorry if anybody feels insulted by this. But the reality is, you just have to come to reality. We could say, hey, it's cool. They're making a figure for $15. Nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, these amazing figures that are 2-packs are showing up for $10 on clearance less than a month and they're out. And didn't somebody just pick up some figures for $2.50 for the new Mole Man or something that was like $16 and $19, whatever it was? So anyway, it's just crazy. I just had to laugh when I saw that tonight. So let's get into what's in the package because I'm going to show you some real action figures from real vintage days that are fantastic. All right. So this, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say how many they have. This is probably like number 6. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Tomlin. If you have never seen a Tomlin, well, let me explain you what a Tomlin is. This is a cheap rack toy, Mego-like ripoff. By Mego-like, I mean they tried to take advantage of the Mego fame in the day to come out with their own 8-inch figures. On top of this, these were also made around the Star Wars era. And why? Well, they ripped off Star Wars by trying to do some monsters and aliens, and I've got a whole thing back there we could go through. We've done it before. But they also took the 8-inch style body. The back of this is made by a company called Tomlin. Tomlin was owned by Comics. On the back of this guy's back, there's a stamped in there, there's a bunny. It's the Tomlin bunny. They made other kinds of stuff. They had some really cool licenses with Disney that they made some really cool comics did. Made some cool Disney figurines and stuff like that if you're into that stuff. But these things are fun. They're crap. They literally are. The fists, let's see if I can show you. The fists actually are pushed in. Let's see. They're pushed in. When you pull it out, it's a shaft. It's a shaft with an arrow point. Honestly, it looks like a dick. I hate to say it looks like a dick. They are jointed at the ankles, joint the knees, but these are nothing special. These are not your super well jointed figures. They're plastic. They're very soft blow mold. You could squeeze them a little bit, but they're absolutely phenomenal. This is the Yeti, the abominable snowman. He also came as a Star Raider as an alien. He's got his white suit, you can see, and he's got his kind of, little white jumpsuit in there. This one's got a little bit of stain on there, but he's blue all the way through. He's got kind of nice normal feet. Some of them have some weird feet, like the C3PO knockoff Zing has got some kind of triangular type crazy feet. They've got all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, let me see. I'm going to bring this down for a second. I'm going to bring a look at some of these comments and see what's going on. I think what I need to do is put like a box here so I can put some shit on top so you guys can actually see. Let's try that. I don't know why I haven't thought about that. In video number 31, it took me to figure that out. Let's see what we got. As you guys know, this is no Raymond Castile Basement of Horror. This is raw. This is very unplanned, unprofessional, nor do I care. This is all about you guys. It's all about having fun. All right. So there we go. A little something there for you, a little bit easier to see. And that, my man, is a Tomlin. Now we're going to bring him over. Let's see if I can do this without knocking him down. Can you guys see all the Tomlins back there? He's going on the Tomlin shelf. There's a boatload of them on there. I don't know how many on there. There's probably about 30 of them. The sad thing is, I only got about 12 varieties. They're all dupes and so on. I'm trying to capture the world of Tomlin and bring it to my door so none of you guys can have any. And I can say I'm the Tomlin king, and I can put out books and magazines, and I can put up websites, and I can put all kinds of shit all over. Oh, no, wait a minute. Somebody already tried to do that. That ain't me. All right, no problem. Let me see what some of these comments are before we get too far. And I start off with stuff from Dr. Durant himself. Just a gigolo, that's correct. They were garbage, but yes, that is true. They were garbage. So what's up? This commercial break is brought to you by KY Jelly. If you spend more time and effort trying to silence people, shut down criticisms, then no wonder you can't show up with product anyone wants to rave about on a large scale. David Gunn, that is absolutely 100% true. Instead of wasting energy trying to shut people down and move you to the side and, hey, don't talk bad about it, and then we'll get all the zombies and the guys that just want to be the toy king to come and say, wow, they're great. They're great. I got to play with them first. Look at me. And you start doing all that shit, man. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. Just go ahead and do the right thing and do it the way that you should and get people to rave about it. You have such an opportunity to get people to jump up, but your ego and your spite are making it so difficult that you just can't suck up and say, you know what? We fucked up. We need to listen to our customers. That's what we need to do. And I don't know what it is either, but isn't it really weird you find like these companies like NECA and Mego are always making the same shit around the same time? It really blows me away. I see shit come up from NECA and I see it come up from Mego. I don't know who's first to the table, but I got a pretty good idea who is and who is not. And in this case, the alphabetical order goes backwards of who came first. All right. So I got this big ass box. It's 10 pounds of box from Dr. Durant, or Rich Hurley, if you will. I'm going to show you what's in here. We're not done yet. And this. So you say, all right. In fact, let's bring this up here. We'll put the box upside down. And we will show everybody what's going on. I am not going to open all these for you guys because we'd be here till next Christmas when the next box came in. But I'm just going to give you an idea of what happens when you guys treat each other well. That is stacks and stacks of comic books from Dr. Durant, a.k.a. Rich Hurley. I am not a comic book collector like most of you guys that are collectors. I am just the random. I like the comic books that You can read without having to worry about put a fingerprint on. You guys that have those really expensive collections, I envy you. But I don't have the time or the energy to be able to do that. So, that being said, I'm going to just give you a couple samples of what's in here. He even took the trouble to wrap them all up. He's a fantastic man, ladies and gentlemen. Please, let's have a big round of applause for Dr. Durant, please. I don't think he's here tonight because I didn't see him. It's possible he'll check in later. But I'd like to give a nice round of applause. And, of course, as my old friend Randy Watson would say, while you're in the clapping mood, how about you give yourselves a round of applause for yourself? Thank you. Thank you. Sexual chocolate. All right. So I just want to show you guys this stuff because there's just so much cool shit. Now, I told you guys a story about Moon's Plaza. If you haven't heard about Moon's Plaza, got to go back and watch the old videos. I told you about what kind of comic books I had access to and so on. But my thing is, like, I know a lot of guys love the DC and the Marvel comics. I'm not saying I don't. I do. But I like the weird shit. The stuff like this. Charlton Comics, Ghostly Tales, fantastic. This one, love this. John Carter, Warlord of Mars. I just love this crazy, like, I don't know. I want to say like the non-mainstream shit, but I know like Captain American shit and so on goes on. Look at this. Look at this shit. Chronicles of Conan. I mean, holy fuck, that's a big ass book. Another Chronicles of Conan. Another Chronicles. I mean, this man is just this is fantastic. And okay. This right here is what I call the ding comic. You see this? Whitman comic, Flash Gordon. Artwork is just, like I try to get it without the light on the glare. I love it. Look at that, man. Look at that. It's fantastic. Flash Gordon. Love it, love it, love it. All right, what am I missing? You guys are charting it up tonight, man, like a bunch of old yentas. What am I doing? True David G. You guys put some funny shit up. I have to go back and read some other comics. There's so many awesome comics in here. There's Conan, there's Hulk. And he just went through and did a whole bunch of great stuff. I mean, this is a very nice thing. So while we're on this, because there's a ton in here, I got a lot to go through. I guess now I'm a comic book collector. Thank you to Rich Hurley, aka Dr. Durant. Let me throw his link up here one more time. If you haven't subscribed to his YouTube, you really should. He does some good stuff. Don't forget also Johnny Shedricks. Don't forget Ray Castile. Don't forget David Eon. All these guys got great channels up there. This is, you can always look up for Dr. Durant Sanctum down here at the bottom. Okay, I don't think that's a clickable link. So you can check that out. You can just reach out to Rich Hurley. He's in the group. But the one thing I'm going to say something about the Migo Light group, and I've said this before, but I'm going to keep driving this home, right? We have admins in the group and we have group experts and so on. But these are not people that you are here to bow down to and kiss ass to try and get somewhere. Everybody in this group is equal. That's all there is to it. We want you to discuss. We love having different opinions. Like I like tonight when we put the picture, and I love how Mike Rogers said, man, come on, guys. Like, if they were stealing this, they would get their ass sued. And I was like, Mike, this ain't the first time it happened. Like, you can have a decent conversation and a discussion with opposing views without fighting in our group. How about that? And in some other groups. And some groups don't like the drama, and that's okay. And they want the negative, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when guys are getting kicked out and booed and all that stuff, man, that's not a group. That's not a group. That's a Nazi war camp. Sorry, not down with that. Born in America, love America. I'm all about the freedom. I'm all about being able to speak your mind. If you don't like it, that's okay. If you live here, that's your choice. You get to do whatever you want. But I love the freedom. I love the discussion. I love that we could talk about comic books and toys and movies and new shit and old shit. And Johnny Shedrick's putting Barbies up there sometimes. And David Eon's when we do our chats, he's bringing in the Knickerbocker stuff. All that crazy shit. Like, this is all stuff to help you expand, to learn, to move forward and do all kinds of shit. Well, who said what? Was that, who said the group expert thing? Who put that comment? Who put that fucking comment? Who put that comment? Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on, it's the wrong one. This one. Who put that comment? You are kicked out of Migo Light. Oh, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just joking. That's just a joke. Listen, it's just a joke. We want you guys to really enjoy it. The group expert is to help people, so you know some people out there that have some really good information. And I'm sure some of you guys are friends outside the group and other groups. I think that's oh, Buck. Buck, you're a group expert, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you're a group. If you're not a group expert, we will make you a group expert, because if you guys haven't seen the stuff that Buck does, By the way, I'm raising a campaign. That's correct. I'm raising a campaign. I need like 100 people to message Buck within the next 60 minutes, or within 60 minutes of watching this video, whenever you do. Oh, Buck, well, you're going to be made an expert because you should have been. I'm sorry. That should have been done. Buck has a lot of shit. I need you to message him and say, Buck, we want the Godzilla. We want the Godzilla. Yeah, he is an expert in many. I'm sorry, much of the comics. We want the Godzilla. We need to push Buck to do the Godzilla. It's a labor of love. It's a labor of love. Just like the shit. Oh, don't forget about, speaking of labor of love, Randall Wall, too. He's got some YouTube stuff going on, too. So all these guys have put passion into it. Buck made a fucking Godzilla suit out of rubber that fits over a Mego figure, an 8-inch action figure, and turns him into Godzilla. Just like the Medicom Real Action Heroes. Very, very cool. $1,000 a pop. Damn. All right. Now, what was I going to show you guys? I fucking got so excited about what we were talking about. I forgot to tell you. Forgot what we were going to go over. Put in the discussion. Oh, okay. First of all, let's bring these badasses up. That's right. How many of you guys out there love the 12-inch G.I. Joes? I know you guys love your Joes. Everybody loves G.I. Joe. And big thanks to Maxx and gang for helping me get my first 12-inch G.I. Joe in a long-ass time. All right, I got a tough book, so if it falls off, it don't matter because it can survive. All right, I'm going to put this guy over here. All right, let's get these guys up and going. We don't have a big enough platform, so we may have to do them one at a time. All right, here we go. These are your boys. These are the Aurora. Hold on. The Aurora Kaaaarate Men. That is correct. These were made by Aurora. Get this out of the way again. So you guys know Aurora from back in the day, because Aurora used to make what? Aurora used to make all those electric slot cars. And there are people who collect those electric slot cars. Yes, they do. Don't hate, congratulate. They sure as hell did. And everybody loves some karate. Now, this was back in the 70s, and G.I. Joe was big. And you guys remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots? Well, that's basically what these guys are. Some karate style. They got the baldy. They got the baldy with the mustache. We got the one that really looks like G.I. Joe. Now, the cool thing with these that most people don't know is on the bottom, because these are all cable driven because they're physical. We got these little spots here for screw, and it tells you can tighten them up. So when they start to get loose, the cables get shitty, you can tighten them up yourself. So let's see if we can do some action without. All right, so there he is. Call that the hammer fist. And the idea was to knock your opponent down. What else we got? There's the chop. Yep, that's right. This is how it kicks Sanchez's ass, by the way. All right, let's do the kick. Yes, look at that. Doesn't that look, wow, what's up? Yeah, that's fucking badass right there. Let's see if we can knock him on his ass. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Kick him in the nuts. Yeah, chop him right over the top. Ow. What's up, homeboy? Uppercut. I feel like this is punch out. Uppercut. See his head pop back. And why is his head pop back? Because inside their chest, there's a little button. And when you hit that, pops their head. You hit this guy hard enough, you knock him down. And when you knock him down, you win the battle. Let's go for that's a nut kick. There's a nutsack kick. Right in the doodads. What's up? That's right. And they battle it out for hours. Loads of fun. You and your friends. Now, one of mine's missing this, but there's this blue bar that goes across, and there's a little thing here where you can slide how many points you get whenever you knock that head back. If you take a look at the bottom, all the cable work is under here, and these are your points to tighten it up with the arms. Like it even tells you it's the arm, the leg, whatever, which is tighter and which is looser, which I think is really cool because it's an old school toy. And Sanchez, if you were here, right in the doodad, Sanchez. Right in the doodad. This actually looks like Sanchez, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks like Sanchez. This guy's badass. So, let me read you the instructions. I did this a long time ago, but I get such a kick out of this with the, let me give you the instructions that come with it. Because I want to show you the difference in society back then and society today. It comes with the original instructions. They're yellowing out, which means the acid's starting to kick in on the paper. Let's open them up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Aurora Kaaaarate men. All right. Tells you what to do. Now, this is funny because this is what I love. There's the brother and the sister trying to beat the dad, right? Trying to beat the dad over here. And if you open up the instructions, basically tells you how to tighten the cables, how to play, what the rules are, playing the game, all that shit. The rules are to knock the guy down. You just basically want to knock him down, right? Let's do that. You want to knock him down. Note, for more effective knockdown results, try pushing the platform forward while squeezing levers to deliver more thrust to your blows. Okay, but let me read you this. This is what I love about this. Okay, right here. I'm going to read this right to you here. Right on the front page. First of all, it's the mightiest karate champions of them all, if you didn't know that. You ready? Important message. Ready? Important message on karate. Kids, karate, or as Sanchez would say, karate. He is a practitioner of the karate. Yes, he is. Okay. Kids, karate men will give you hours of fun and excitement. But remember, in bold letters, Aurora's Karate Men is just a game. In the real sport of karate, there is no contact. The jabs, thrusts, chops, and kicks must stop short of actual contact. I don't know what tournaments these guys went to, but they were doing tournaments back in the 60s, and you would step forward and deliver a nasty-ass blow trying to knock your person down. And the reality is karate should never be labeled as a sport, because the real karate is what? It's an art and it's a way of life. But that's okay. Sanchez is just a bully. That's why he takes it. Real karate is not and never was a technique of aggression. It is taught and learned as a method of self-defense and self-control. Real karate is more than a fighting skill. It is a mental discipline from which students learn the value of kindness and sincerity to others. Because karate movements can cause harm to yourself or others, unless you are an expert, you should practice karate only in the presence of a qualified instructor. This is a fucking game. It's a battling robots and karate men, and you're going to put a nice message like that. Man, gotta love them. Fantastic. Very fantastic. Karate men. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, in all their heavenly glory, Aurora Karate Men. Don't look at the finger. You will lose all that heavenly glory. Everybody knows that movie. I believe everybody's seen it at this point in their life. What I do love is the box. The box really has some cool art on it if you take a look. Now, obviously, this is a painting. He looks pretty similar to G.I. Joe. What I love is like this guy's on the ground. He got knocked down. That's not quite the position the figure would take, but it is pretty cool. Chop, thrust, kick, down. Two lifelike karate champions with authentic karate action that follow your every move. No batteries needed. The game of martial arts with two complete karate champions. Does anybody else have karate men? Anybody? Because I remember looking at them the first time and saying, wow, man, they look just like G.I. Joes or similar. They're not just like G.I. Joes. Lou loves playing himself by himself while dreaming of Scooter Brown. This is what happens. Children, this is what happens when you don't get out of the first grade and you quit school. Brian Sanchez. Just kidding. UBC Buck. Oh, I'm an expert masturbating. You guys are really fuckers. Lou loves playing Rocket Vegas style Mark Chu. $20 on the bald guy. Nice. $20. I would say the bald guy's the badass. Bring it. Open up like Alberto Beach. You guys are funny, man. You guys crack me up. All right, we're going to put the Aurora Karate Men back. And while we're talking about 12 inches, All right, hang on. Give yourselves a round. Look at this. You guys see down there? Karate Man by Aurora. Yeah. I got to go look for a commercial for these. I remember seeing them as a kid. I just don't remember. I never had these, I can tell you that. All right, let's see what we got. You guys come over here, and you're going to need that. There we go. All right. Sorry, guys. Trying to get them back on the shelf without messing up. You know, I remember the first one I ever bought was like 25 years ago. I'm like, what is that? He wasn't attached to the base. I'm like, why is his foot all fucked up? He's a G.I. Joe with a fucked up foot. And I was like, must be some special accessory. And I realized it was one of these. All right. While we're talking about 12 inches, I'm going to show you guys some, Major Gill Jones from Totsy. I only have a few of these. And I think they're from the 90s or maybe the early 2000s. I got to go check, see if there's a date on them. But Totsy. What says I'm not a bully, unlike Lou, who bullies others and pretends to be Shaft while taking the shaft. I do tend to be Shaft. I do. I'm shaving my head soon. All right, hang on. Who is the man? All right. Now, I don't put a lot of pride and joy into these, but they are kind of cool. I bought them. They're pretty cheap. The thing about them is they've got, they can't be that old. I'm sorry. Maybe they're even less than that because they're made in China, even though they're printed in Hong Kong. And there's nothing on the back. All right, so let me show you a couple. So this is Major Gill Jones, Freedom Fighter. He's a 12-inch, kind of a really crappy body on him. You can tell he's probably only got like the articulation in the head, probably 5 points the head, the shoulders, and there. But the outfit is really badass. And if you take looks like his gun fell out. Yeah, he's got a gun down there which fell out of his holster. But he's got some nice stripes on the side. It says U.S. Army. He's got this black jacket with these tan camos. He's got his beret on. That's Major Gill Jones. And this kind of reminds me of the guy from, what's his name? Kreese from the Karate Kid. I don't know why. I got to be careful. It's a little bit crazy. Movable head, arms, legs, and twist waist. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so there's 6 points of articulation. Now check out this guy, Major Gill Jones again. But this is the Scuba Diver, Major Gill Jones. That's right. Major Gill Jones. Major Gill Jones. Loomis got a Richie. Migos knockoff of knockoff. No, that's Major Gill Jones. All right. Check out these dudes. You're going to like the last one. These Major Gill Jones are by Totsy. 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 Let's see, put that up there. That up. Major Gill Jones. Totsy. I don't have any music playing. I forgot to put the record on tonight. There we go. Let's throw that up there. All right. He's only got one L in his name. I don't know why I put Gill with 2 L's. This is, I don't know what his deal is. This guy is like, he's got a walkie-talkie, and his walkie-talkie, or is it a cell phone? I'm sorry, it's a cell phone. He's got this leather jacket with this faux fur. He's got still the crappy body. He's not open, is he open? No, he's not open, so I don't want to open him. Maybe he was open. Can't tell. Is he open? No, he's not open. So he's got, like I say, he's got 12-inch or 30.5-inch centimeters. He's got a gun in there. There he is, Major Gill Jones. His gun is in his holster, and so on. I have those two. Who said that? I have those two Totsy that I got from. I'm putting that up here. That I got from Rick and Galt. Oh, very cool, Marcus. All right, that's cool. I did not know that you guys. I did not know that you actually had them. Sorry, Gill Jones is spelled. I put 2 L's in there. It should have 1. But here is the coup d'etat, or the pièce de résistance, or the cool badass one. But we're going to laugh when I show this to you in a moment. Major Gill Jones, Special Forces Ninja model. He has a dragon on the front of his outfit. He's all in black, same crappy body. But I want you to look up here. Now you're going to say, you can't really tell because it's hard to see in this box. See, oh, this one's open. Fantastic. Tape's already cut. Major Gill Jones. Sorry, you're going to open you up, bro. Yes, he is open. I hate when this shit happens and you can't get the goddamn box open because the... Give me 1 second. Sanchez, commercial. And we're back. All right, preparation H for all your preparation needs. Okay. Little trick, hit them up. We'll get a little something slide in there. We're just going to kind of gently pop that. Try and pop that without ripping it. Eventually one of them has to give. Sometimes we all just have to compromise at some point. Come on, Totsy, you son of a bitch. Oh, it's going to come. There it is. That's what she said. Okay. I want to show you the nunchucks. Or, for you karate aficionados, martial artists, if you will, the nunchaku. All right, here we go. You're going to love this. All right, here he is. He even has soft feet, if you will. Like he doesn't have hard boots on. But look at the nunchucks. All right, so you can see the chain between them. Take a real close look at those. You know what those actually are? Can you see them? They're fucking police batons. Those are white police batons. They stuck some cheap-ass gold chain in there. And called it nunchucks. I mean, could you be any... There's only one other company I know that would ever do something like that. And they would probably steal it from Jersey Flows anyway, to be honest with you. But whatever. So may be it. Okay, what am I doing here? Okay, that's good. Oh, there's Danny G, the Gate Master. Danny G, the Gatoroni. Now, if you guys collect G.I. Joe, the first thing you notice is these bodies suck. They suck. I have not tried to put these outfits on a G.I. Joe. I'm going to tell you, Major Gill Jones is not to be fucked with. Major Gill Jones is a ninja. He's a scuba diver. He's got some kind of outfit with a fur thing on. He's got special forces. And these aren't really that expensive. I don't know what I'm paying for these, but I think these are like, I'll see them go for like maybe 10 to 20, 40 something dollars, I guess. But even the box, like, you know, like, so let's look at this box, okay? Major Gill Jones is on here. It's a nice window box, whatever, and a little bit of artwork. But they even went to the side to try and make it look metal with the studs on it, with the rivets, I'm sorry, and even on the back. Like it's got rivets. I don't know, there's your logo. Totsy! I don't know why I like saying that so much. I think it's hilarious. All right. Let's see. Who else? Anybody else have any Totsy? Those are Totsy. Those are Major. I'll type it right this time. Gill Jones by Totsy. 12-inch. $10 for my $220 out the door. Yes. Major Gill Jones by Totsy. The outfits are cool. So if you're a Joe collector, or you like knockoffs, it's cool. But I thought was really neat was that they came in both a box and on a card, a bubble card. If you will, the back of the bubble card is nothing. It's just tickless. And the neat thing about the difference between the box and the card, if you look at Major Gill Jones, see he's in opposite directions. Here, the gun's pointing to the edge of the card that way. Here on the box, it's pointing that way. That's correct. I don't know my left from my right, so I can't tell you. Ugh, what a day. The days are getting longer. And Leon's getting larger. Sanchez, you better name that fucking movie. If you don't get that right, we're not friends anymore. That's all I'm going to tell you. All right, let's... Whoa, all right. Totsy. It reminds me of Totsy, to be honest with you. These guys are pretty cool. They're cheap, they're inexpensive, and I know guys like Alan Lawrence, who's collecting a lot of those 12-inch knockoffs, would probably get a kick out of these puppies, to be honest with you. All right. I don't remember what else I said I was going to show you guys. I completely forgot. I was going to show you that. was going to show you the other thing. Let me take a quick look at the edit and see what I put up there, because I think I had something else to show you. I forgot. Give me one sec. The other thing was... Oh, Maxx FX. Shit, I got to go over there to get Maxx FX. You're going to have to give me a minute to get over there. G.I. Joes are 11 inches. Oh, they are 11 inches? I thought they were 12. So these are 12 inches. So I guess they're tall in G.I. Joes. They must be tighter than G.I. Joes. I thought they were 12 inch. Quick Rapunzel to the tower. Very nice. There we go. Somebody got it. Alan Lawrence. What did he say? Alan Lawrence has been a role. Oh, yes. Alan Lawrence is a knockoff killer right there. Billy, do you like movies? There you go. Very nice. They're 11 inches. Okay, well. Brian Sanchez, at least you have something that's 11 inches. Johnny, get those. Dump those lights out on those fields. Hang on. All right. All righty then. All right. Here we are, my amigo like. I know a lot of you guys have this. I'm going to assume you guys have seen it. Let's talk about Matchbox's Maxx FX. Now, if you go to the Migo Like page, mymigolike.com, I should be putting the links up for these things while I'm doing them. But if you go to mymigolike.com and you go to the Maxx FX, I actually put a link to the webpage of the guy that actually did the invention and the whole story about Maxx FX. This guy tells it, how he sculpted them, how he used to use Super Sculpey, all this crap. There it is right there on the screen in front of you. Just go to mymigolike.com, pull the menu down the left for Maxx. He sculpted them. He made a special case. He took them to a place. And basically the guy that he took the toys for, which could have been the greatest thing ever, they just fucking ruined it, and the whole thing went to shit. All they wound up making was Freddy Krueger. And he is on a 9-inch. He's in a 9-inch Type 2 Mego body. He comes with a Freddy Krueger mask. The front and the back of the head go over the glove. His other hand. Everything's in here. The boots. The artwork's really cool. This is Matchbox. Yes, the same guys that made the cards. And he's supposed to be a special effects guy. So here's Maxx FX on the back. And here's the figures that they did not make. Now, somebody said, I think recently they bought prototypes. There was Alien, Dracula, and Frankenstein for one. He did some others. He originally made these on 12-inch bodies. I think he took G.I. Joe bodies, vintage G.I. Joe bodies, and made this as a prototype. It's just a phenomenal fucking figure. Now, this was another venture for Matchbox to get into the game, because Matchbox also had done the Fighting Furies, right? You guys remember over there, the Fighting Furies goes to Captain Kidd, Captain Pegleg, Captain Hook. They did the Western, Black McCoy, Kid Cortez, and Crazy Horse in the Western series in Europe. But they also made things like MAC, Mobile Action Command. And we'll do those on another show, but they're little figures. I know Danny Gates collects them. They're little posable figures. They came with little vehicles. I had those as a kid. They're fantastic, man. They really are. Those, turns out, they come in 2 different scales. The older ones are really tinier than the new ones, and Danny and I Gates had to talk about that. But Matchbox got into it, and Matchbox was never really successful in the action figure world. I mean, they sold a decent amount of stuff, but it wasn't long-lived. It was short-lived. And unfortunately for Maxx FX, this is all they did. He's not that expensive. Well, at least he wasn't. I don't know what he's going for today, but his usual price was between like $25, $30, $35, and maybe $50. I see some people trying to get like, I don't know, $65, $70 and so on. But I do love the fact he's completely posable and authentically detailed characters. You know, the whole point, he's a quick change special effects guy. He's got the cool head. Here he is. And you can see he's actually got the Type 2 9-ish Doctor Who style, 9-ish, 10-ish, or Flash Gordon body. what you call it, Mego Type 2 body, the original Mego Type 2. He's for ages 6 plus. Completely posable and authentically detailed characters. Contains small parts. Put in Spanish, Freddy from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Obviously, it was a monster phase for him. He was special effects guys. Recreate all your favorite movie monsters with these authentically detailed body parts. Clothing and accessories help you quickly transform the mild-mannered Maxx with 2 X's into spine-chilling monsters. Well, Dracula never made it. Even Dracula had wings. Alien, Frankenstein, what a shame. You can even mix and match characters on Maxx's fully articulated body. Whew, to create your own unstoppable menace. Completely posable, authentically detailed, easy on-off assembly. All let you in on the secret world of special effects. Collect the whole world of Maxx FX. So these, I think, were, when did Nightmare on Elm Street come out? Early 80s, right? So this is from, does it say? Nah, 1989. So even into the 80s, the Mego style body was still being used by other companies. How about that? Pretty cool. Even though Mego was out of business, we know what happened. Marty ran some money problems and wound up getting picked up by the Popo and spending some time in, I don't know, Sing Sing, Alcatraz, who knows. But this is a really great figure. If you haven't picked one up, I tell you, go ahead. Even out of the box, you can get him. He's a really cool figure. He's quite well made. Again, like I said, he's a Type 2. It's a shame they didn't make the rest. But even you can see the face on the back for Freddy. He's actually it's a great figure. It really is. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have him. David Alexander. You could get him. He's 10 inches. He'll fit into your thing. Excuse me, serious eye speech. Because he got slammed. I don't know if he got slammed in the slammer. I have no idea. I think he went to a country club's thing. Look at you guys throwing all my favorite video line. Mac is fantastic. That has to be Danny Gates, because only Danny Gates would spell favorite with a U. With a U. Ah, the Queen's English. The Queen's English. Just kidding. I will follow my schedule. The color with a U in it. Anyway, that's what we got for tonight. Jesus, guys, it's been almost an hour. So check out some of the other stuff. Check out Dr. Durant's Sanctum on YouTube. Check out Johnny Shedrick's MIB Master Museum. If you have not looked at Johnny's shit, his whole collection is boxed, never opened. What? Yeah, no shit. Crazy, right? Unbelievable. Somebody can actually do that. I don't know how he does it. I'd have all that shit open in a heartbeat. Raymond Castile, Basement of Horror, fantastic. Search these on YouTube. Randall Wall's custom page, or Randall Wall, sorry, YouTube page. And who did I miss? Oh, David Eon, open by Chance Toys. David Eon does great stuff. So here's the deal. I haven't sprung this on the rest of the guys yet, but we're going to do a live in 2 weeks. Into March, we're going to, the week after this week, we will do a live. So guys like David Alexander, I know you got tons of shit you need to show. You got a whole bunch of stuff. I hope you guys have been saving up, because there's a ton of shit that you guys are going to have to present. We're going to have time. We'll also do our vinyl night. Yes, welcome to vinyl night. And remember, you can wear a Hawaiian shirt on Friday, because it's Hawaiian shirt day. Is this good for the company? So we're going to do a vinyl night. And no, you don't have to collect records. And no, you don't have to have records, but you can still take part. And we're just going to play some crazy old shit that we pick up. Like this. Let's try this for a second. Hang on. What is that, you say? Let's find out. Quick, to the Batmobile. Let's see. Here it goes. Lindis! This reminded of Little Rascals. It's a 1922 record. It's 100 fucking years old this year. Survives. Lindis. I should have been playing that while we were doing it. Speaking about vintage. All right, let me go look at some of these comments before I jump off. Let's see, did you just say it's 10 inches? It will fit into your thing. Yes. Champa want to be like that. Champa on his own. Need to find that mugshot. Oh, I missed something. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Doesn't sound very good. Too funny. He got sent. All right, so let me scroll up here a little bit. Looks like I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Excellent. Lou still takes the shaft. What can you make of this? Well, maybe it's a hat or a brooch. Could you please describe the plane? Well, it's big and white with a red stripe. Looks like a giant Tylenol. All right, love that movie. Like, you guys are fucking hilarious. You guys put a lot of crazy shit in there. Let's do a little. Can I do this? I'll give you guys a little walkthrough real quick on Maxx FX. Give me a sec. I'll give you guys a walkthrough. Share. Chrome tab. All right, give me a sec because I got to turn it on over here. I got to remember to turn it on here. And then I'll bring this up for you. Okay. So take a quick look through Maxx FX. And you can see we have basically the Maxx FX figure itself, right? Some of the internal stuff. And you guys can go check out the stuff on your own. What I really wanted to show you, well, it was here. Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. It's right here, right in the middle. Duh. Okay. Let me see if you guys can see this. You probably can't. Yes, you can. All right. So this is Mel Burnkrant. He's famous. The Life and Death of Maxx FX. He's got Dracula, Mummy. He's got Creature of the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, a Wolfman. I'm not sure that figure is. He's got the Alien. Look at that. See the prototypes? Look at that shit. So you can see the one on the left, if you take a quick look at that, he did. He built these on a 12-inch G.I. Joe body, vintage G.I. Joe body, and you can actually, and you can actually go through and read this stuff. But look at the quality. I mean, that's like some Tony Mace shit right there. He talks about himself. He talks about the prototypes, the accessories. Look at this shit. You guys didn't even know this was coming. Some of the plans would have a minivan, like a mini cam and a movie van. How about that? Look, it would open up. Very similar to the Big Jim van, if you will. I mean, this guy, like, he did some really cool stuff. Let's see. Oh, here we go. The slideshow. Let's take a look at this. The Maxx FX slideshow. There he is with the Wolfman. There he is. He used super sculpting to make this shit. There he is doing he's making the Wolfman appear. How about that? Look at that, the werewolf. So the original name was Max Miracle, not Maxx FX. Friday 13th was planned. Here we go. You know what's so funny about these old records? There's only one song on each side. I think that's hilarious. That was quick. Songs weren't 8 inches long like Master Puppets back in the day. Here we go. And it's Jason. Fantastic. Look at the parts it came with. The Mummy, Mummy Dearest. Fantastic stuff. You can go through and take a look. He's famous. Here's the original Freddy. Way better than the one that got produced by Matchbox. And this guy said they really just took a great idea and they just turned it into shit. And he just had to walk away at that point. Look at this, the swamp creature. It's like an alligator. Come on. Changing from Freddy into the swamp creature. How about that? Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, Caveman. Here we go, Caveman. These are just great, guys. I mean, there's just some really cool stuff. I love that he did on a G.I. Joe body. The Robot Henchman. Yes. Dr. Matt FX. Look at that. Eyes light up. How about that? See, he's got the what is it? The whatever that fucking GI Joe, the bionic looking GI Joe parts in there. He did a good job. So he just did a lot of really cool stuff. It's just fantastic. You could see so much. I'm showing a toy fair, basically what happened in the end. Rest in peace. It's such a shame, man. Look, here's him. Fantastic batteries. Just fantastic. All the stuff he had playing, sound, everything. I mean, this guy, like, he had some really great shit planned. It's just such a shame. It really is. It's a shame that it never took place. Yeah, Atomic Man. Thank you, David. Atomic Man. He wears furry underwear like glue. Mine is velveteen, if you will. I was taking best. Yeah, yes, I remember I had the lasagna. That's a really great figure. And like I said, Burnt Can, he's on Facebook. I'm not sure what he's doing today, but he's pretty famous for people that follow him, obviously. And he does some really good stuff. And I popped him a message and said, wow, man, so sorry to hear about that. But that website, I hope that site doesn't get taken down because that just goes through the whole thing, how he came up with the idea. I used the 12-inch GI Joe bodies to, do the prototypes. Went to these guys with a custom suitcase where they all fit in, showed them to him, like, basically they just fucking didn't know what they had. It was terrible. It was just terrible. So sad because it could have been something so much more. And the Matchbox one's kind of like, it's not even like really, like the general idea is there because it's not even really my figure. So kind of a shame, but I'm sure other ideas have also got tossed through there over the years and stuff like that. But yes, Atomic Man. Well, there's the whole song. So you heard it. It's one record, 2 songs, about 2 minutes each. Must have sucked back in the day, man. You have to sit there and change that record so often all the time. But anyway. All right, we're over the hour. Let's see, I will definitely. Oh, hold on a second. Somebody's posted something. Excuse me, Spirit. What do I miss it? I will definitely. Oh, yeah, Tony, you should check it out. Definitely be checking that shit out. Thanks for sharing this. No, you're welcome. Tony, that kind of stuff, I would say, is if anybody in this group is doing shit like him, it would be you and Buck with your, the way you guys build your customs and so on. Tony, I think like the Wolfman stuff like that, and Buck for the fact that Buck makes parts that slide over an action figure. So Buck's not making figures like molding an arm in green. Buck's taking a Mego or Mego style figure, and he's making rubber suits that go over them. Just fucking fantastic. Okay, mine has what? Yours is Marty's face on them. Yes, right on the asshole. Well, what can I say, guys? What can I say? So anyway, so that's it for today. Please, I got somebody's words up there. I still got that up there. So please like and subscribe for your chance to win free toys. I got to pick another random person and see what's going on there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it's been slightly informative. I think you guys posting comments probably give more information to people than what I'm doing here on video. So again, we will be doing a live in 2 weeks. Whether these guys want to do it or not, I'm recruiting them all in. We haven't done it in a while. We really need to do it by then. Hopefully my voice will be back to where it was, so I can annoy the piss out of you fucks for a while. But hopefully everybody's doing well. I think yes, I'm still going. I think the Rona has pretty much reached its peak. I know some of you guys are still getting a little bit sick. I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope your families are well. Also, we will be trying to get a meet together this year. That's correct. Not an MEAT, because Sanchez just got excited because he thought sausage, his favorite thing to swallow whole, but an actual meet where we can get together. And unlike Mego Meet, you actually should have a real lot of fun because it'll be completely different. Yes. Yep. We have a lot of good plans. So I just have to finish the arrangements. It's a lot of work, but I think it'll be great. And it's not going to cost you $25 to get in, so you could pay it back. I'm not looking for that shit. We're just looking for everybody to come and have a good time. We think you'll enjoy it. We think it'll be fun. hopefully we can get everybody to come in, or as many of you guys as we can. Tony May's already making shit. He's already made stuff to give away. We'll have lots of giveaways there. Lots of giveaways. Hopefully Q&As and so on. We just got to get everybody there. All right. Lose meat. Lose meat. Lose meat. You know what I didn't see? Nobody screamed Vor Red today. So Vor Red, you motherfuckers. And that's it. We out. Peace, bitches.